Oh shit.
So we did a thing on Friday night where I went into the cavalcade of wrestling footage I have, and we had a little get together in our Discord.
We sure did.
But during this watch along, Tony was also there's a couple things we need to unpack here first. Tony didn't know on March 6th that SmackDown was 3 hours long. He missed that memo at the beginning of the year because we got a text at like 9 o'clock. He's like, "What the fuck? SmackDown is 3 hours long?" And then while we were watching some wrestling, he was also watching SmackDown, and to a lot of people's disappointment, Cody Rhodes is once again the champion. What WWE? I don't even know.
Yep, he's the undisputed WWE champion.
So he beat Drew McIntyre on SmackDown, and it looks like it's going to be Cody and Randy now at WrestleMania, and it looks like they're trending in the direction of Drew and Fatu.
Yeah, disappointed. Yep. Honestly, I could say I was looking forward to seeing Drew and Randy. Like, to me, that was the match to have. I just feel like now they just shoehorn Cody into it, you know? It kind of felt like when The Rock was wrestling CM Punk at Royal Rumble to win the title just so he can go fucking lose it to Roman Reigns, to John Cena at WrestleMania.
He did that a few times. He did that with Angle once.
It's just, I don't know, like using these last couple of weeks just to get to the result they want. Like, I'm not a fan, bro. Not liking it at all.
Yeah, it feels a little forced. And then, like, Randy Orton pinned him at the Elimination Chamber. So how does Cody get the first title shot after the Chamber?
Well, this is what Sami Zayn was bitching about. Sami Zayn just like, no matter what you do, you continue to get rewarded with stuff, you know?
Yeah, Ornery Sammy is fun. I like him.
He's a lot of fun. He's like losing his shit, but he's trying to remain calm. He's trying to stay like that, middle of the road guy. Like, I'm looking at everything, like glass half full, but something's going to burst, whether or not it's Cody or whether or not it's Sami Zayn. I mean, like, at least that's interesting, but I think Faildozer with fucking not keeping this thing Randy and Drew. I don't know, man. Randy, Cody, I'm just not feeling it.
No, I'm with you on that one. I was actually looking forward for Randy and Drew. Maybe give Randy like one last little run before. I mean, he hasn't mentioned it, but I assume he'll probably be the next one to hang it up at some point. So
I do find it funny, Brendo, that you are you're not a fan because in your own words,
it's still a story. I don't have to be a fan of a story. It's still a story.
I just don't think it's a very good story.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
I'm with you. And I see you there, True Prince of Pro. I don't want a 4-way.
Yeah, brother, I'm agreeing with Double T on that one. I do not want a 4-way. I'm kind of tired of the 4-ways,
That's what it's going to end up as then.
And they're going to be stupid if they do run a 4-way because I guarantee you they're not going to run an elimination style. They're just going to fucking first pin wins. The champion doesn't have the champion's advantage. Wah. Fuck off. Stupidity, man. Stupidity. I was all in with Drew and Randy. All in with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even cared if Drew won. Drew's been amazing. Drew gets fucked every chance. Every single time he gets fucked.
Do you think Drew is like Teflon? Like the losses don't hurt him?
They don't.
No. Yeah, they absolutely don't.
Because I think he's supposed to go film the Highlander after Mania.
Ooh, is he going to bring his sword back?
Maybe. But even I don't know. Like, it would have been nice to see him walk into Mania as the champion. Like, it would be cool to see Fatu there because I think that main event scene needs some fresh blood. But, like, I don't know. Orton Drew was different, and it would have probably been a fucking masterpiece. And I'm sure Cody and Randy will be good. I'm just like, I don't know.
Done with Cody for now, man.
Goes back to my argument after Roman won the Royal Rumble. Like, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes have main evented like the last 14 WrestleManias.
Dude, I don't care about that. If it's a good match that I'm interested in seeing, like, I don't care if Cody's in fucking 30 main events at WrestleMania. But this, like, Cody's becoming what Roman Reigns was 10 years ago. Like, it seems like they're just kind of pushing Cody to push Cody. And I think Cody should have just backed off at this point.
Yeah. On the flip side, Roman's main evented how many WrestleManias? That is the match on WrestleMania, him and Punk, that I am looking forward to like fucking crazy.
And here's something I got to ask you guys. They've been crushing it on the microphone, but this last interview they had last week where Punk was like, I'm going to bury you next to your father. Like, what was that supposed to mean? And like, why would Punk say something like that? Right?
No,
like,
I'm
I can't
sure,
figure out
yeah.
why he would say it. And I'm like, what was he going for with this?
Well, his father's dead, right?
I understand, but he's going to fucking murder him and bury him next to his father. Like, that it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't know. You know how the wrestling internet is. Like, they take it the wrong way. So maybe that was just, he was just, I mean, Phil is a fucking troublemaker, right? AEW was a fucking nightmare when Phil was there, and all of the leaks happened when Phil was there, and now Phil is gone. And there's like, maybe he's just fishing to make trouble. I don't know.
I
Or
don't get it.
He's gonna fucking beat Roman Reigns, put him in the ground. I don't know.
I'm gonna bury you next to your, like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Trying to get personal, Tony.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm gonna kill you and bury you, and by the way, your dad's dead. I'll put you in a plot next to him. Like, what the fuck? Have you been to the fucking cemetery? Have you talked to the fucking people in charge? Did you buy a plot? Like, I don't get it.
Just pop him on top of somebody else next to him.
Just fucking cremate him, and then you can sprinkle his ashes everywhere.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Put a little bit some in the warehouse, then it could be on that treasure hunt show that WWE does in a couple of years.
Speaking of treasure hunts, I know the debut was fucking god awful terrible, but so far, the use of Danhausen on both Raw and SmackDown, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. The debut I could have done without, but it's been a lot of fun. He fucking cursed Dominic. He's threatening to curse The Miz.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see what he did on SmackDown, but I heard it was the Miz was involved.
Yeah, so who's the guy over there? Nick Aldis? Nick Aldis introduced him to The Miz. He's like, hey, you're looking for a protege. I got a guy for you. And he's like, oh, The Miz, blah, blah, blah. He trained me to be world champion, this and that. And he's like, no. He's like, I'm not. He's like, you should be. Otherwise, you will be cursed. You saw what happened to Dominic.
Apparently, his T-shirt's like the number one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I saw before we jumped on, they had him at the merch booth at Raw selling his shit.
See, this is where Danhausen needs to be. That fucking debut where they're dancing and it felt like a fucking 60s like fucking Batman dance number.
Yeah, but that Raw where he gives fucking Triple H the list, not Triple H, Adam Pearce the list. And fucking the blimp, the picture with Triple H. Pierce is like, why is this wet? He's like, I dropped it in the toilet.
That's how you sell merchandise. Go ahead, bro.
Somebody said they should put him on NXT too. Have him be the new GM of NXT. I would tune in every week if they did that.
Nah, they can't give him a specific job. Just let Danhausen be Danhausen.
No?
Just let him be Danhausen. If he shows up and somebody calls out Joe Hendry and he's just like, oh, Joe Hendry, like, or some shit like that, like, I'm down for that shit. I'm down for the goofy shit.
Now, how long can this last?
Oh, this could run forever.
Could it though? Because we thought that with Joe Hendry, and they fucking
no. Joe Hendry's a fucking one gimmick with the turn in the head and everything. This thing's got legs. He could write jokes every fucking week. This has got R-Truth written all over it. It's got Santino Marella written all over it. Like, this has got a fucking run, dude. This has legs.
Did I see R-Truth with no hair?
Yeah, he shaved his head. You don't remember? Bro, he was on Facebook Live over the weekend fucking just singing songs and shit. It was the weirdest thing ever. It's like R-Truth is now live. I'm like, what? Randomly on Facebook.
Yeah, I am so out of touch with like what happens in the world of WWE if I don't see like a clip online. Like I'm not watching a 3-hour SmackDown. I'll tell you that right
No,
now.
but they do so much shit online. Adam Pearce is constantly putting out videos where he's talking about like his rulings and things like that. Like when Becky Lynch was complaining about what the hell's her name, the female referee, and she's like, "Oh, I took it under advisement. I made a decision," and it's like, "Hell no," and that was it. Like just dumb shit like that. Not that it's necessary, but to keep moving the story along, like on social media, I think it's kind of cool.
And I mean, that's how a lot of wrestling fans consume wrestling now. Like, they can watch, they can watch the Danhausen clip. They can watch the Adam Pearce thing. They can tune in on like, if you miss Raw and SmackDown, you could easily catch up through social media, which I guess is good and bad because the social media stuff is getting a little weird. So Rhea and Jade Cargill are here's the thing, right? You could put Rhea and Jade, Chelsea was involved, Piper Niven's involved. They fired fucking Road Dogg, or he left or whatever, right? But it's like in the back of my mind, and I still have not watched Unreal, but I think there's things they're doing. Like what, the 2 women at the Elimination Chamber have nip slips?
Yes. Raquel and Kiana.
Kalana, yeah.
Right.
Kiana, not Kalana.
Kiana James.
Yes.
Yes.
In the back of my mind, I think like they do this stuff so they have a plot for Unreal, an episode of Unreal.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think? Look, as somebody who very much enjoyed watching Total Divas, I can see that though. I can see them doing stuff.
Yeah,
so
you think they said LA Knight, fucking slip and almost break your goddamn neck.
This is the perfect time. Somebody who enjoys watching Total Divas, woof.
I love Total Divas. I thought that was a great show. The Bella's show, not so much. Total Divas, though, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jade and fucking Rhea Ripley are like going at it on socials.
But they had it out. What show are they on? They're on SmackDown?
Yes.
Jade
Yeah,
SmackDown.
They had it out on SmackDown too. They were face to face talking shit to each other. Like, you're a body, I'm a fighter, and this and that. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. I don't know.
Yeah. They got to do something for that one. They got a month to build it. So
has Stephanie McCourt been on TV?
I don't know if she's really wrestled.
I know she did that segment with Liv a couple weeks ago where Liv like picked her. The only reason I ask is because I was watching the homework and a fucking tax commercial came on with fucking Penta, Stephanie McCourt, and fucking LA Knight. And I was like, oh man, I'm like, she's still the fucking champion. I can't remember the last time I saw a clip of her on TV.
I feel like she shows up in the backstage, but she really hasn't like the last time she wrestled was the street fight with Raquel, I believe. Unless she did a tag match since then.
Pancake Tits Rodriguez.
I wonder if she's hurt. Is she hurt?
She was hurt before that.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Tony, you mentioned Danhausen. We do have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, we do. Zero. I called a Penta match during my illustrious career as a commentator. By the way.
You love bringing that up.
He wrestled at La Boom in Queens.
La Boom. I think that's great. Does that mean Dom loses this Saturday at the AAA show? Because he's cursed.
Who's he wrestling?
He's wrestling Vikingo, and I think it's the same thing. It's similar but different to the AEW match, where if Vikingo loses, he can't challenge Dom again for the title.
Oh, Dom's going to lose. Come on. He's going to lose.
And if Dom loses, he has to leave AAA?
He should leave AAA anyway.
Right? Isn't there a stip if Dom loses?
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. While you're looking for that, Brendo, we got the news that Bro Doggy Dog he decided he did not want to be a part of the WWE anymore.
I guess he got tired of people calling him out for his stupid booking ideas on social media, maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, he just apparently the reports were he's just not happy. So his
Have you seen him? He's like 300 pounds. You can't tell me he's not happy. Cheeseburger eating champion of the world.
There's nothing wrong with cheeseburgers.
Nothing wrong with him if you eat them in moderation.
Here's another, and I'm going to go back to Unreal, and I apologize, but I have to ask now, right? You're a writer. You work for the WWE. They show the footage in season 2 of Road Dogg, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to book. And people just tear him apart. Do you think people are now aware of the cameras and are afraid to give ideas because they don't want their dumb ideas put on Netflix in like 6 months? Do you think that's like a factor now?
Something I really hadn't considered, honestly. Maybe. I mean, does Bruce Pritchard, like a guy like Bruce Pritchard probably doesn't give a shit, but any of these other writers, like, I don't know who half of them are.
I don't either.
Maybe they're a little timid.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember too, like there's a lot of guys that are personalities that are on the committee, right? Like Bruce Pritchard, Triple H himself, like Road Dogg was a personality. Like guys like that, maybe they don't give a shit, but like some of the other guys, like some of the other people that are in there, like I don't know and not familiar with, maybe they are.
Yeah, like if you're like, oh, this is Triple H's boy, and they threw him under the fucking bus on Unreal because he didn't know who fucking Chelsea Green beat, and then he got his balls busted. I'm not putting any ideas out here while the cameras are here.
I know you don't like the British kid, but I've been listening to Stevie Richards' show. I actually subscribed to it because a couple of videos I've seen of the show on YouTube I really enjoyed, and he thinks Michael Hayes should be next. He's like the guy's wearing a fucking neon and a cowboy hat in the fucking writers' meetings. Put on a fucking suit, put on a tie, look professional. What's wrong with you? He's like, he should be next to go.
It's Michael Hayes, though. You're not supposed to see what these people look like in the writers' room, right?
I mean, we do now.
Very true.
It's also weird that like they go inside the writers' room and there's like fucking 15 people sitting around a table and not one of them has a fucking good idea.
Well, I mean, but this is what they show on TV too. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they
know, but like, look, Tony. I'm gonna pick on you and Handsome Kevin for a second here, okay?
Here we go.
No, don't. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
I wish Brundo was a man on his own last week, and I don't think he wanted to fight this fight by himself. Don't make those faces. If AEW did a masked guy thing and they unmasked him and it was some fucking pro wrestler from like, I don't know, QT Marshall School, you guys would have had a fucking field day. You would have been like, what the fuck is this stupid shit?
You do. No. I'm going to stop you. You do realize that the stuff recently with Seth Rollins, it was designed that way. It was to get you thinking. It was to get Paul Heyman alone. Like there were specific reasons by just putting rum-dums under the masks. It wasn't like they just sent out 10 people in masks and they were all nobodies. It was a payoff. Paul Heyman standing in that ring, shaking in his fucking boots. Yeah, because the next asshole that showed up, not the guy in front of him who was another dummy, Seth Rollins came in from behind. That was the means to an end, bro.
I don't know. I think you guys would have had a fucking field day.
Fucking sent Paul Heyman to the hospital, and LA Knight was the driver.
I wasn't talking about Monday night. I was talking.
I'll make sure he gets the attention he needs. Yeah. Shoes of a champion. Yeah. Still one of my favorite fucking promos ever. I'm working. Yeah, so am I.
Dummy. Yeah.
So
yeah.